Tatanka Tina. I'm going to ask her a few questions. Tina, can you explain to us how the recent Wikileaks scandal has affected your life personally?
It's turned it upside down.
In what way? As I understand it, based on our research, you had an encounter with a certain individual who has caused you some problems?
That is correct.
Why don't you tell us from the top how this situation started and how this all came to be?
Several months ago, I was in a wooded area and I was getting ready to load a great big fat lady in my van. I needed some assistance.
You were loading a woman into your van?
That's correct.
Why were you doing that?
It was job related.
See, and what is your job?
I'm a specialty seamstress.
I see. Okay, well go on.
So, a good Samaritan came and gave me a hand putting a great big fat lady in the van.
And were you able to identify that Good Samaritan?
I was.
Who was it?
It was Bigfoot.
The mythical furry creature Bigfoot?
That's the one.
You're sure of this?
Yes.
Okay. And when did things begin to get uncomfortable?
Well, what I thought started as a friendly relationship got quickly spiraled out of control.
In what way? What are some things that happened that made you uncomfortable?
Well, Bigfoot started stalking me. I guess he's got a real good honing sense because he followed me back to my house. And I saw him peering in my window once.
Your house, and that was back before you were relocated through the Witness Protection Program.
This is correct.
And who did you live with at that time?
The Lippmans.
I see. Okay, and were the Lippmans there? Did they witness any of this stalking?
Let's just say they were on vacation.
Okay, so the Lippmans were on vacation.
I must disagree. Oh no, sir.
He stole my identity.
Bigfoot stole your identity?
Yes.
Like your credit record?
He got into my mail, he filled out a couple credit cards, and started buying.
Welcome back to WKEGL. We're here talking today about the recent WikiLeaks scandal, which has affected members of our community by outing them, even though they're in the Witness Protection Program. I noticed that got a lot of callers who are concerned in the neighborhood about what this is going to do to the community. Let's go to Quan Lee on line 2.
Hello?
You're live, Quan.
Okay, he was very big. He scared me very much.
Who was very big, Quan?
A Bigfoot.
Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to caller number 4. We have Demetrius.
Yeah, man, I saw that mother, and he was huge. You know what? This is a family place.
Demetrius, hold up. I do want to remind you, we are live on the air. You said he was huge. What did you see?
This man was 7'9".
7'9".
At least.
Can you describe him?
Hairy as a mother.
Okay, thanks, Demetrius. That's 2. Tina, I know that the road to recovery from that horrible event has been a long journey for you. What are some things that you've done to help you on the way back?
Well, my privacy is really just solely giving me the comfort I need to get through this.
Which is what had to make the WikiLeaks leaks so difficult, because all this was brought back to the surface for you.
Fucking Assange ruined everything for me.
Just a second. Sorry. Oh, cut. Let's go back to the lines. On line number 5, we have Smegel, is it? Am I pronouncing that right?
It's Smeagol.
Smeagol. And as in, you allege to have seen Bigfoot.
Yes.
Tell us, Smeagol. Tell us what you saw.
Well, I was eating fishes, and he was scary.
You seem upset, Smeagol.
Very.
All right, why don't you get yourself together?
No.
We're gonna go to the next caller. Jeb, you claim to be a neighbor next to the woman who's identifying herself as Tatanka Tina. What have you experienced?
Well, man, I was out there doing something at 2x4. Tell you what, woo, NASCAR. I seen him. He dig around the bush out back, try to shoot some bitch.
Yeah, I'm not making anything of that.
Yep. Woo-hoo! Down there, man.
Thank you, Jeb. We're gonna go down to line 1. Jim, is it?
No, it's Smeagol again, you son of a bitch.
Shortly after the string of complaints by neighbors, local animal control expert Mr. T. Boston arrived at the scene to investigate. What did you find, Mr. Boston?
Well, I was following up on some calls we received talking about a big hairy fella in the neighborhood.
And what did you find?
Well, first I thought all this was bullshit. I've been doing this for 20 years. I get a lot of dumb calls, all right?
Understand?
But then I started looking. I just found some hair fibers. They don't line up to anything I've seen out here.
What, have you seen any more aggressive activities by any of the animals that you track?
Yeah.
I see my hopes and
On the night of November 22nd, 2010, things took an ugly turn.
That's correct.
Tina, exactly, I know this is difficult for you, but
Yeah, it is.
tell us what happened in your own words, and take your time.
Whew. It's so hard to even talk about this.
You're saying that Bigfoot took something that you loved from you.
That is correct.
What was it?
It was Precious, my fucking dog. Right here is what we're real proud of, this general vicinity. Right this area. Yeah.
And what happened in that area?
I found a dismembered, mutilated dog.
So you're confirming the video that was put forward by one Mr. Jeb, who prefers to remain anonymous, but claims to have video of the dog being eaten.
Yeah, I found little Precious's remains everywhere. All here.
Hold on, there he is again. Hold on. I can get him this time. What's he doing? Oh my God, he ate that dog. Oh my God.
Going on. I just didn't know when it was gonna stop. Precious is gone.
goodbye horses. I'm flying over you. Goodbye horses. I'm flying over you.
Mr. Boston, this was a particularly upsetting event when it looks what appears to be about 2 pounds of roast was left on the porch. Can you explain why this is happening?
Absolutely. In nature, what happens is if I'm gonna steal something, I'm gonna return it. Now y'all might not know what that means. What it was is this is roughly the same amount of meat that he stole from Precious.
So you're saying that the roast was actually maybe some kind of peace offering?
Yeah, recompense.
I see the rise, but it always.
Mr. Boston, after your research, you've got a theory that we won't see any more of the mysterious beast.
Yeah,
Can you explain that theory?
right here I see his footprints. They're going due east. That's right in the middle of the woods. He ain't coming back. He's gone for good, guys.
Into the night, and I said, oh no, sir. I'm a sailor.
So Tina, as you look ahead and you try to put all this behind you, what are your feelings moving forward?
Just a world of uncertainty. I just don't know. I can't focus on my work being a specialty seamstress.
I've seen it all before. I've been there. I see my hopes and dreams are lying on the ground. I see the sky just begin to fall. He said, all things pass.
I'm sorry, you said the friends that you were living with before the harassment started, those were the Lipmans?
Yeah, wait a minute. I think I might have one of their cards.
Game's cool, but it really hurts my head.
You don't know what pain is!
Won't you listen to me?